Next, we will see intrusion prevention. An intrusion prevention system is a form of network security that works to identify, detect, and prevent unidentified threats. An intrusion prevention system continuously monitor your network, looking for possible malicious incidents and capturing information about them, about the threats. An intrusion prevention system can dynamically block network traffic based upon the alerts. Blacklisting. Blacklisting is the action of a group or authority preventing from participating, sometimes compiling a blacklist of people, countries, or other entities to be avoided or distracted as not being acceptable to those making the list, to be discriminated against. A blacklist can list people to be discriminated against, refused employment, or censored. As a verb, blacklist can mean to put an individual or entity on such a list. A blacklist is a list of blocked domains, as IPs or IP address blocks. Uh, the blacklist prevents this IPs from communicating either outbound or inbound traffic, sometimes both. Next, a real-time integrity check. What actually integrity check? Integrity check is generally considered one of the strongest anti-malware controls, since it has an potential to detect and locate all persistence malware intrusions, along with any additional persistence changes to the system that malware could have made. Integrity check is a process of compressing the current state of stored data and or a program to a previously recorded state in order to detect any changes. Unfortunately, it is a detective rather than a preventive control. It's a detective control rather than a preventive control. It can detect, it can't able to prevent the particular threats into the particular system. It can only detect when prevention has failed and so is only good after the fact. It is also plays a fair bit of burden on the user to be able to tell good things from bad ones. And a real-time integrity check monitors key operating system files for changes and alerts when it detects and potential malicious changes. Next, we are moving on to periodic policy scanning. What actually periodic policy scanning? A periodic scanning is an option in Windows Defender that scans computer periodically for malwares. Periodic scanning can interfere with the protection features of Norton virus. So you need to disable this feature when you're going to use in this particular system. A periodic policy can check the security settings or registry keys, group objects, services, and applications, and alerting when it detects variations from accepted standards for secure systems. Move on to the next one, rootkit detection. What actually a rootkit? A rootkit is a clandestine computer program designed to provide a continued privileged access to a computer while actively hiding its presence. The term rootkit is a connection of two words actually, root and kit. Originally, root was a collection of tools that enables administrator level access to a computer or a network. In generally, this root refers admin account or Unix and Linux systems. Kit refers to the software components that implement the tool. Today, rootkits are generally associated with the malware such as Trojan, worms, viruses that conceal their existence and actions from users and other system processes. Actually, this rootkit detection is a system which can scan that seeks serious malicious system infections, which might avoid other defenses by locking their activities from normal observations. For example, uh, uh, directory listings. It is very difficult to detect rootkits. There are no commercial products available that can find and remove all unknown and known rootkits. There are various ways to look for a rootkit on an infected machine. Detection methods includes behavioral based methods, example looking for strange behavior on a computer system, like signature scanning or a memory dump analysis. Often, the only option to remove a rootkit is to completely rebuild the compromised system. That's the way to remove a rootkit from the particular system. Let's move on to the last one, patch management. What actually a patch management? Patch management is the process that helps acquire, test, and install multiple patches on existing applications and software tools on a computer. What actually the patch? Patch is nothing but a code changes. This patch management enables system to stay update on existing patches and determining which patches are the appropriate one. Managing patches thus become easy and simple. Patch management is mostly done by software companies as part of their internal efforts to fix problems with the different versions of software programs, and also to help analyze existing software programs and detect many potential lack of security features or other upgrades. Software patches helps those problems that exist and are noticed only after the software initial release. Patches most concern security, while there are some patches that concern the specific functionality and program as well. Here, the patch management ensures that the operating system and applications have the latest development recommended updates. Although OS patching is reasonably prompt in most organizations and home appliances, patching remains a major vulnerability. Microsoft initiated a ritual, a monthly update called a Patch Tuesday. It is the second Tuesday of each month and coincides with patch updates from many vendors. And one more is an automatic patch management process. This patch management process features to detect missing patches, install the patches, or hot fixes that are released from time to time, and provides instant updates on the latest patch deployment status. Budget pressures continue to be high on IT organizations, and so automating day-to-day routine tasks is critical. A patch management software can be automated to enable all the computers to remain up to date with the recent patch release from the application software vendors. It is critical to take necessary steps to enhance the security posture of enterprises. It may be a large or small. Therefore, consistent patching of operating systems and applications with an automated patch management solution is important to mitigate and prevent security risks. What actually the need of patching? The purpose of patching. Unpatched software can make the device a vulnerable target of exploits. A patching software as and when the patch is released is critical to deny malware access. So patching is a process to repair a vulnerability or a flaws that is identified after the release of an application or software. Newly released patches can fix a bug or a security flaws, which can help to enhance the applications with new features to fix the security vulnerability. That is the major need or the purpose of patching management in the particular process.